time to wake up. It's time to wake up. My soul, I see the sunrise out my window.
Hi, welcome back to the Wakeners, guys. Last time we actually left off with my brother. He was talking about his awakening experience. Today we're gonna let my brother Johnny get a chance to talk about his, even though he's got a lot more to talk about and crazy stories, but we'll leave that for a different day. But
another episode.
Another episode, and we'll talk about my brother Johnny's experience.
So when it comes to outer body experience, it's happened to me once. I believe it was a dream. Other people say it's not, because I've spoken to some people about it. How old I was, not sure, probably. I'm not sure, I'm not even going to say I was old enough though. Thing is, I was laying in bed on my back, wake up, roll out of bed, kind of in a smooth motion, and sat up on the side of the bed and look back at where my pillow is, where I was laying my head, and I see my body is laying there, right? And didn't notice, everything else looked the same, but I kind of noticed my arm, I don't know, seemed a little bluish, right? Everything, looked back, see myself laying there, I was like, oh fuck this, right? Just went back to my body to lay. Next thing I know, I'm up, I'm awake.
That's funny.
Right?
He was like, he sees his body, no.
So what do you mean? You woke up, like standing up? Sorry?
No, I sat up on the side of the bed.
You sat up and then you got up and then you turned around?
No, I didn't even stand up. I sat up on the side of the bed.
Yeah?
And I looked back where my pillow was, where I was laying my head, and I saw my body still laying there. Right?
Yeah.
Right? I didn't even look around or look at myself. No, I just from that peripheral, it kind of looked like my arm was bluish type of thing, but I didn't pay attention. I saw my body laying there.
And you were like, oh, hell no.
I remember it was in color. Yeah, I was like, oh, fuck this.
Yes, yeah.
I was like, fuck this. I thought, in my mind, I thought I was dead, right? For
yeah.
some reason, it woke up and I was dead, right?
Yeah.
And went back, laid down in my body. Next thing I know, I'm waking up, and I was like, whoa, what a dream. Or nightmare, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
yo, that was definitely out of body right there. That was definitely. And this happened before you were awakened.
Yeah.
Dang. Yes. See, that was like that moment there was like, okay, again, Johnny was meant to awaken.
Mm-hmm.
It was just meant to happen. Okay, and that moment that he had there, that was just like one of those moments leading up to his awakening.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat.
Yeah. To this day, it's like, I don't know, it's such a livid dream. Like, I've had quite a few of those, by the way. It's like vivid dreams.
But you know one thing. So you went back into your body, right? Or like you lied back down, like no, right? I ain't dead yet, right? So you did that, and as soon as you did that, you got up.
As soon as I went back in, I woke up.
Yeah, exactly. And that was kind of like my.
I don't remember anything else, right?
Exactly.
I don't know if I was.
Like last episode that we talked about, I closed my eyes and I woke up. I knew I'm waking up right now, and that's exactly what I did. And same thing, he was like, no, I'm going back to bed. Yeah. I'm going back in my body first and waking up.
Yeah.
And try getting up again. And I'm like, this time I got up with my body.
Yeah. that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is.
Mm.
There's other people that.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
have
There's a lot of
experienced
other
something
people
like
that do
Now, have I
this.
ever tried to do that again? No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Will I? Now that I know about meditation and astral travel, outer body, yes, I will at some point. Just not now, because then I don't know.
Because you're
if-
gonna.
well,
shit
you're
yourself
gonna
again.
have contact with spirits too,
Yeah.
probably, or some not, right? Once you get all into that, and
Yeah.
I just want to be alone. I just want some peace right now, right? It's enough with the ringing in the ears and other things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear you.
Oh, you know when I told you about when I had that high frequency pitch in my left ear when I was driving down White Rock?
Yeah, I was on the phone with you for a
Listening
little
to music,
bit that day.
And I was
Yeah.
like, right?
Yeah.
Just yesterday night, or like few days ago, nights ago, right? I have a message with an apology about the high frequency in the ear.
Oh.
Really?
No way.
Yeah.
You got a
I
message
have
on
it.
your phone.
I have it. I recorded it, like from the tarot people or
Yeah.
whatever. The
Yeah.
message that coming to me,
Yeah.
it was an apology for the high frequency pitch.
So you were actually driving,
Yeah, listening to music.
and you started having like.
No, I just got
It's like a ringer,
Loud.
kinda.
But
it's like
a ring in the ear.
loud, but it's actually loud.
No,
and
usually
hurt
it's not.
your ear.
Usually they're not loud.
Like I've had ringers here, but it's why am I having that? But it goes away, right? It's
could
not
be
like
either
something
side,
for me to go,
right?
ow.
Yeah, it can be.
yeah, mine's just like in the
Yours
background.
actually
ring.
hurt.
Yeah, it was loud.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right?
I
Yeah.
think I've had one. I know I've had one, but I'm not sure if I had two that hurt my ear, like what you're saying.
Yeah, no focus on the ringing right now. The focus is more on
The pain.
no, the apology that
Oh,
came in.
right.
The apology that came in for the high frequency pitch.
Yeah.
Like when I saw that last night out or whenever it was, right? It was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
Right? There were
Yeah.
a few other messages there from me, but that's the one that like stands out that I wanted to tell you guys about.
Yeah.
Right, because you know about the high pitch. I told you about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just
Yeah.
recently I got an apology for that.
Oh,
Mm.
wow, trippy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, it's nice getting those personal messages, eh?
Yeah, just like the one when I told you about, I've been seeing little, certain signs of confirmation, and then I see one with a lizard, and I ask myself, when the heck am I gonna see a lizard around here, right? Unless it's like on someone's earrings or
Where
something
did
else.
you get a confirmation about a lizard?
I did, yeah.
How did you get a confirmation?
Well, I was coming home after work one day, coming up the stairs or
Yeah.
wherever I was coming from, and on my steps I see something move, and I go slowly, and there's a lizard on the step, and I start walking slowly, and then it scurries off to the neighbor's bushes, and then it goes from the bushes to their driveway, and once it was on the driveway, I was like, that is a lizard. What the hell, right?
We don't get lizards around
Okay,
here.
but
Okay, this ain't. We ain't in the tropics over here, and
It must have been someone's pet or something. I don't know where they came from, right?
Yeah, but where did you get a confirmation that you were going to see a lizard?
Oh, again on my phone, right? Like it'll be.
or was it
phone,
card
something
reading
I'm
or?
watching. It could have been, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's another topic that we'll talk about.
You know, you see eagles, you
Yeah.
see black feathers, crows, or any feather, and they have certain meanings, right? You know, it could be angel nearby or whatever, right? You'll see different signs, and they'll repeat, and you're just like, oh, I keep seeing this often, or I, type of I see like. I was supposed to see snakes, but I'm scared of snakes. So usually I'll see snakes like on someone's earrings or on someone's shirt, or in this and that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how long ago was this that you saw the...
Oh, it's been a while back now, right? Because I have been awakened for a little while now, right?
Yeah.
25, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too. Like at the end of 2025, right? something like that.
Yeah, where are you gonna see a lizard?
There ain't no lizards around here, man.
And I believe
No.
also
We might get salamanders, but
Yeah.
not no geckos. We
Yeah.
don't get none of that.
yeah. So and then I think they have a little family under the steps there, because they saw different size ones.
Oh, you
No
did?
way.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I saw different size ones, different colors.
I wonder how they survive the winters.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
They're under the steps, so they probably go on into the ground. Right?
Yeah. Deep in the
You know,
underground.
just like how some frogs do. Right? They hibernate or whatever. I don't
Yeah.
know. All right, there you are.
So, besides the lizard, you said you saw something else too.
Yeah, I've seen various stuff. I don't want to get into all of them, but like the one that I will remember, just like that lizard one, right? Like the rest of my life, is when I was driving down Highway 10. I wish I could take a video, but we were driving a little bit too quick to grab the phone and try to focus and take a picture. And
Not
video,
safe.
right?
Shouldn't be doing that.
So that's why I think it was meant only for me to see, and whoever else might have noticed that day. So pretty much it's the sun. You know, I like to paint, so I'll be painting a picture of this at some point, right? Just well, yeah. Anyways, so I'm driving down the highway. You know, there's trees, a few houses, cars going by, and then up in the distance, it was towards sunset, right? So the sun was still a little high and low, and there's clouds that were formed, and they're coming together. And pretty much when they came together, they made an eye, like literally an eye in the sky, right?
Yeah.
And now that I know more about things, it's, I don't know, when I see the eye there, some call it the eye of wisdom, right? But I was just so in awe to see it, and I really wish I could have taken that picture. I just took a mental picture. It's just not the same as taking the actual picture, right? That's there, right? Worth 1,000 words, they say. It's just so beautiful. Meaning behind it, I don't know. It was meant for me to see, and whoever else got to see that, and it was still so beautiful. And then the clouds just kept, dissipating, and the eye wasn't there anymore.
Just faded away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that reminds me when you also told me about the rock chip that was on your windshield, and I looked at it and it was like the shape of an eye. That was like crazy.
That's another one.
Usually when you get a chip, you get like a little hole or like a bubble looking thing.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right?
Yeah, you
It's still
showed me
there.
that picture.
It's still there. They tried taking the chip out, and the guy was like, "It's the best I could do. We can't take it out." And I have the feeling that it's the blueprint, my coding DNA I have in me. You can't take it out.
You can't take it
Can't
out.
be duplicated. You can't. AI can't do it. Right? It's mine and mine alone.
It is
Right.
what it is.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what the feeling I get when he told me you couldn't take it out of the windshield. So what it is, it's like a star, and it looks like a eye shape in the middle. When I get the chance, maybe we'll pop it up sometime to show you a picture.
You
sometime.
have the
Yeah.
picture on your phone.
We'll,
Yeah.
we'll show something. Yeah.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I.
And it was
actually-
weird the way I got the chip too, because I was gonna go towards the highway, and I decided no, I'm gonna go this other way, and then this other way took me back around toward the highway, And as soon as I got in the highway, smack on the windshield, and I was just like, what was that about? I went all around, end up on the highway again, and then I end up with a chipped windshield, right? But then I looked into it more, and it's like, you know, it's a sign, right? Star with the eye in the center of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Signs. They're everywhere. Yeah. It's like that song.
Which one?
Signs, you know that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't remember who sings it though.
Yeah, I know. It's an old school song.
Yeah.
If anybody knows that song, yeah.
Yeah. No.
Put it down in the comments.
Yeah.
I think the song's called Signs, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Oh.
Signs. Signs.
Is it signs
they're
or
everywhere.
signs? I thought you were saying signs.
Signs,
Oh,
signs.
signs.
Signs,
Oh, okay,
signs.
okay. Yeah.
Everywhere the signs. Something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. So there are many other signs that I have gone that are tripped out like that, and there's probably going to be more.
Yeah. The auto body is.
The outer body,
something
man.
scary.
Yeah, that's okay. That would
Yeah, that one gets
that
a
would
lot of
trip out
people.
anybody. Okay,
Oh yeah, for sure.
you know, you
That-
wake up and you're like, what the heck? What's going on here? No.
Yeah.
Right?
I'd be like this.
I would do exactly what he did. No, I'm going back.
Yeah.
Right? Like, no,
Yeah.
for real.
No, there's a lot of people that do that, right? You were telling me that.
Oh yeah, actually, one guy I started watching just popped up on my phone, and for a reason, because of what he teaches. Actually, is well, he teaches out of body experience, right? He actually teaches that, and his name is Darius J. Wright. And when I first saw this guy, I was like, I don't know, I could see it in him, the way he speaks and everything, that this guy's legit.
Yeah.
This guy's real. This guy, what he does is, I mean, he does what he does, right?
How long has he been doing that for?
All apparently, it was like one of those. Okay, you know how people have the special gifts, right?
Yeah.
Special
Yeah.
abilities, right?
Well, so you're saying it's more like a gift that he has?
Some notice
Well,
that when they're children.
The
yeah.
thing, no, it's not a gift, because he says anybody can do it, just like how anybody can awaken.
Yeah.
Yes.
He says everybody can do it. The thing is with him is it was easy for him to do it.
And different people have different ways of awakening.
Yeah.
Also.
You're right.
Because I've seen other people talk about, you know, their diet and other different things, their living habits.
Oh, yeah.
Is what will help them in this and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I, however, like I said, have had no knowledge of spirituality, nothing. I've done this on my own, not even family members, so it's never even been talked about, right? I have heard it, other people talk about it, like LL Cool J when into spirituality, but back then I didn't believe in that. You know, I don't go. I went to church more, but I was, you know, with my parents, and I never really liked going, to be honest with you, right? Just never felt like it didn't do it for me, right? Because if you want to listen to the Word of God or whatever, it's you can do that anywhere, right? And besides the point, it's sorry, I interrupted you, right?
No, it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you were talking about Darius.
Yeah, and then you start talking about how people awaken differently, and that's true. And we can talk about that in another episode for sure. Because you're right.
Yeah.
There's so many different ways
Because
of people
I have
waking
my
up.
way, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you had your way.
Because I believe
right?
I have a blueprint, right?
Yeah.
You know, I kind of noticed things, you know, that got me to that point. Because then I hear you say that I was meant to awaken. So then I think to myself, was I meant to awaken, or did I notice something live a way that was gonna eventually awaken me also, right? Because you do have to come into alignment and balance, right? To awaken, don't you? or no?
You know what?
Right?
That I'm not sure about, because I know somebody else and how they awakened, and they weren't expecting it. They didn't even know about any of this stuff. And this is somebody else that I'd like to talk about on another episode. You guys know him. He's actually our cousin's husband, and and
JC. Hopefully we can have him.
Do you know if he has a connect?
Here one day.
If he has spoken, or if God has spoken with him? Source has spoken with him. Like
honestly, I never really connected with him, like to talk about that stuff, right?
Because I heard in order to have that divine connection
Yeah.
with Source, you need to be in alignment, balanced, and have a pure heart.
Well, I know. I know.
He's definitely got a pure heart. The guy's a really nice guy, right?
Yeah, he's a really nice guy,
Yeah.
for sure. And like, you know, from what I hear, you know, he was religious too, right? He prayed. I mean, this is. I don't want to get into
You don't have
him.
to. You don't have to be a nice guy.
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you this. Right?
Yep.
You can be a badass, but a good guy, right? Not necessarily a nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be able to speak to Source, because I can be a nice guy, but I also know I can be a badass, right? And I have that connection with Source, right? Because even God himself, I'm sure, had his moments where, you know, everything he believed in, he'd be like, you know, oh yeah, this and that, right?
Yeah.
At some point, right?
Yeah.
Like when he stood up for what was right, right? You know.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So you don't have to be a good guy. You can, you know, just live a righteous life, right? You know.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
Now to get back to the outer body experience.
Yeah, the outer body. Yeah, with Darius. So okay, Darius is a very interesting guy. So that guy, for him, it was very easy to come out of his body, right? So to me, it seems like that was his purpose to begin with. Okay, that was his ability. It was something that he could do easily, right? So it's almost like he was meant to teach people this. That was his purpose.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody's got a purpose, right? So that was his purpose.
Yeah.
And from what I hear, it really kicked in when he was 16. Okay, he was 16 years old, and he was in Morocco or something at that time. I don't know what he was doing in Morocco, but he was saying that he was waking up every night. Every night he was coming out of his body, and it was freaking him out. He didn't know what was going on, and he would come out of his body, and
he didn't know he was doing it.
He didn't know. He didn't know what was going on. He didn't know why it was happening. He didn't know. He didn't know what he was seeing. He was seeing things, right? He was seeing, figures. I don't know exactly what he was seeing, but for him, not knowing what was what, and being able to be in the spiritual world, because when you're out of your body, you see stuff that you're in a different frequency. Okay, your spirit comes out and is in a different frequency, right?
Yeah.
You can see everything where you are, but you also see other stuff that is not there in this regular 3D world, right?
Yeah.
So stuff we can't see, you can see in the spiritual world, right? And
because you were telling me some crazy story that how he does his auto body thing. He can actually fly and be in Antarctica, and he's seen stuff.
Yeah,
there.
that's
pretty.
Yeah, that's one thing
crazy.
that he's
That's
been
pretty
able.
amazing.
Like he can go to different places. He can travel, right? And that's what they say about out of body that you can,
Astral project?
They call it astral travel, right?
So-
being able to go somewhere, and from what he says that there's a difference between out of body experience and
Astral travel.
astral projection or remote
Whatever you
viewing,
wanna call it.
right? Remote viewing is another thing. It's like your conscience coming out, and you can have your conscience go somewhere, but your spirit's not there. Your conscience is there, but not your soul, right? It's not your actual soul, your spirit going there. And he says it's different because when you come out of your body, he says everything feels real. Everything is physical. More physical than this world, he says.
Huh.
Everything, like every texture feels more real, he says, than what this is. And I was like, wow, okay, whatever, And I mean, he's taught other people, and I watched another video where one of the guys he taught rolled out of the couch and he landed on the floor. He's got hardwood floor. And he said when he touched the hardwood floor, he could feel every little bit of grain on the hardwood floor, on the wood, right?
Yeah.
He's like, whoa, right? Like he could just feel every single, right?
And that's one key thing I hear about
That is crazy.
outer body experience is you want to roll out.
Roll
of your
out.
body.
It's easier from what I heard. Yeah. It's crazy stuff.
Mhm.
And it's also at that point where you're asleep, but not asleep. Like your body feels asleep, but your mind isn't. So you have to kind of trick your body, and your body's gonna try to test you to see if you're asleep with twitches or whatever. To see if you're moving
exactly. That's
right?
exactly right. Yeah.
So it's not easy to do.
No. That's exactly what. Yeah, exactly. Because that's what happened to me in the experience I talked about last episode, right? Because I laid there, and I didn't move.
Yeah.
And to the point where my conscious was still awake, but my body was falling asleep. And I didn't move. I just stayed there to the point where I knew the moment my body was like, just, that's it. You're sleeping. Right?
Yeah.
But my conscious stayed awake. And, which is, that's never happened to me before. But I'm assuming that's it. Oh, and then my body started vibrating. And I think that's what happens in outer body, too. That you start vibrating like that. So for me, it was almost like, I felt like maybe that's what was happening, right? And I felt like I started floating. But then I ended up somewhere else after, right? So for me, I don't know what that was. Was that astral projection I just did, or what? Like, Because I was somewhere else. I was not.
Yeah.
I was not in my room anymore, right?
Have you tried doing it again?
I have not. No.
Do it.
Do it. Yeah.
You don't want to see that little guy again.
No, you know
You
what?
get scared.
If I see that little guy again,
No,
You'll shake his hand, right?
yeah, I will. I will for sure. I'll be like, yo, little man, what's up? No, for real. This time, I would be different
You
because
should try doing that.
after awakening and everything, I know a lot more because that was like at the beginning of my awakening. So everything was so like fresh and new to me, and especially that kind of stuff. It's like, come on, man, right?
Yeah.
But now I feel like maybe something like that. But yeah, from what I hear, out of body is kind of similar, the same way your body vibrates, and then you're just out of your body.
You gotta remember also that faith is your armor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't need to be.
Another.
You don't need to fear.
That's true. Yeah. No, definitely no fear. That's one thing that Darius learned because he had a lot of fear when that was happening, and there was one day where he just broke down and he stopped running because there was like shadow beings or whatever was chasing him, and it's because he had a lot of fear. And that one time he broke down, he just dropped down to his knees and he said, "You know what? I'm tired. I'm not scared anymore. If you're gonna do whatever to me, do it, cause I ain't running no more."
Yeah.
And as soon as that happened, whatever dark being that was like, dang, and just left.
Just left.
Just left. That's it.
Eventually, you
Yeah.
shake hands with your demons, and when you next time you reappear, they'll step aside.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
Because
Whether that's inner demons or outer demons.
the truth is, we are eternal beings. Our souls don't die. We are part of God. Okay? And when you're out of your body, nothing can hurt you. You are eternal. Nothing can hurt you. But yes, like, really, guys, that's what it is. We are eternal beings, and we can't die, and we can't. I mean, our physical body, yes, this is gone, but our soul lives on.
Yeah, and that's when reincarnation comes in, but then that's another topic to touch up on, because some, you kind of don't want to reincarnate unless there are, lessons you haven't learned yet from your Earth school experience.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. We come here to Earth to learn and experience.
Well, you come for your own contract purpose.
Your own
Whatever
purpose,
it is
exactly.
you come here to. Yeah, so different people have different reason why they come, and that's, for lessons or just to experience the life, or just to have fun, or be, and they choose. We won't get into that right now. That's another topic.
Yeah,
But-
trust me, there's so much to talk about. But yeah, that's pretty much. We just wanted to talk about the outer body, what happened with you, and
I don't know if we finished talking about the Darius guy you're talking about.
Yeah.
well, there's so much about Darius that we'll
Talk
leave.
about it again.
Yeah, we could. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
you should check him out on YouTube.
Yeah, Darius
Definitely.
J. Wright.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll leave his name there, link in the description, and you guys check out his video.
Yeah, that's actually something that I find really interesting, the out of body thing, because like, you know how you told me that he's been on Antarctica, he's been there, this and that. So, like when he does this out of body, is he like, does he think of where he wants to be and then he just ends up there, or
He
does
has to
said
start
he
from where
fly?
he is. Yeah.
Or does he like fly? Because you can do that stuff. You can fly, I've heard.
You should check
Right?
out his videos. It
Yeah.
sounds like you would be interested in watching his
Yeah, yeah.
videos.
Yeah,
Check out
I
the-
do.
Yeah.
But I've seen another video where they do auto body, and then I heard that the guy can fly. So I don't know.
Well, when I think about that, I think about that movie Beverly Hills Ninja with Chris Farley, where he meditates and he's like, "Whoa," he does another hang
Yeah.
and he comes back into his body. He's like,
Bro, okay,
my daughter
yeah,
loves that movie.
No, that's
Yeah.
that's basically how it is. Yeah, and I remember that. Don't they say, "I'm one with the universe"?
So
I'm one with the universe, and really, we are one with the universe.
Yeah, it's funny how you think about stuff like that after
Right.
you've been awake.
Once you've been awakened, you see all that. Whoa, man!
Yeah, even
They
Los
were
Malos,
right.
Even Los Malos put things in our very own face. you
Yeah, Malos do it all the time.
know? Right?
Yeah, actually, part of that is actual.
Like even up to on like Sesame Street, you'll see the globe, you'll see a rocket, and they are in the fiction section.
Yeah. No, but Malos, they have like rules that they have to present themselves, or signs or symbols or certain things that they have to in order to keep doing what they're doing. I don't know, some type of galactic
It has
rules.
to do with their karma and stuff like that also.
It's something like
I
that.
just recently heard
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
that recently. and that's something I wanted. I think I got a video or something, and I wanted to put it on. Oh, it's something to discuss another time.
Nice. Well, you know what? We got other topics coming up, and I think that's it for today, guys. So we'll catch you guys on the next episode.
Peace out.
Enough said. Stay bright. Alignment, balance, Christ consciousness.
So wake up, because it's time.